Hey guys, what's up? I am going to talk to you today about if Vanguard should have a side deck to your main deck. For those of you who don't know, I don't know how many games that do this. I know Yu-Gi-Oh does it. What they do is they have your main deck. This is your deck that you play immediately. This is it, and then they have 15 cards on the side that you can do in between rounds because it's best 2 out of 3. You can take cards from that side deck and swap them with your main deck. Just as long as, they follow the same ban list of the game. All that stuff. If you guys have not seen the new Ezel, that's in the description below. That is bringing up so much speculation if there should be a side deck. That's not the only thing. There's promos coming out that will unlock units. Those units, you have to unlock the units. So these cards that will unlock are only good against Link Joker. They're not good against anything else. What's unlocking going to do when you're facing off against Narukami and everything's, being unlocked as it is and nothing gets locked? What good is locking when you're facing Gold Paladins, Grand Blue, Neo Nectars, Kagero? Everything won't do shit unless you're playing Link Joker. So why would you run cards that unlock if you're taking a chance that you have to play Link Joker? Granted, Link Joker is one of the most popular clans that are out there in Japan. It's still not every little game you play is going to have them. And granted, probably there's cards in your deck that, every single game you play won't use. Well, in this deck, in my Liberators, in my Narukami, in my any deck that I have, they can fight any clan out there. They have weaknesses to certain clans, however they can at least fight, and there's not a single card in this deck that will fail against that clan. It's like, okay, it doesn't have a useless purpose. Every clan, or every card in a deck will have a purpose, but if you're putting these cards that will unlock in a deck when you're facing off against Kagero, it won't do you any good. You have to make sure that you're playing up against Link Joker if this is going to happen. So why is this bringing up speculation of a side deck? Well, like I already told you, these cards are useless unless they're playing against Link Joker. I made that perfectly clear. This is like the 4th time of me saying it. So, why would they make these cards if they're only good against Link Joker? 5 times. This is what, brings people thinking there's going to be a side deck. You could put these cards aside for Link Joker if you know you're playing them, although you'll take a chance if you're going to win round 1 or lose round 1. But, you're going to at least have a fighting chance next round for sure. You got these cards that's going to unlock. Plus, you got this Ezel, if you're running Gold Paladins, that's going to unlock everything anyway. So, it does you help as it is. So, with these cards that will unlock, I could honestly see a side deck brewing, especially for Liberators. Liberators could run a couple Ezels if they wanted to. Hell, Gold Paladins could come back to doing 4 regular Ezel, 2 Platina, 2 of Grand Ezel. And you know what? You could have the Grand Ezel in your hand as perfect guard bait if you wanted to, but it'd be better if people just made it if people just went ahead and just did a side deck. It would have been better. Now, my question for you guys, does Vanguard need a side deck? Do you want to see a side deck in Vanguard? If you put a side deck in Vanguard, would it break the game? My answer to this is no, Vanguard doesn't need one. I would like to see one, but it doesn't need one, and it wouldn't break the game for sure. It'd make the game more techie. It'd make the game definitely more different, and it'd make each and every single deck more diverse because that side deck is a part of you. Your deck, net deck that bitch. That's nothing of you. But the side deck, people don't do deck profiles of their side deck. Their side deck is what is their plan. That works with their playstyle. That works with what decks they're playing with. What decks they're playing against. It's something of them. That is completely on them no matter who you are. Now, yeah, if you do a deck profile of a side deck, that's, people aren't going to agree with you on that for sure. People are going to dislike the video due to that. Or they're going to like it because they agree with you more. Here's the thing. I wouldn't even show the side deck. As far as a side deck, I would give, tips for a side deck. Be like, oh, okay, well, since, my Liberators right now, let's say, oh, hey, Alfred's in here. We run 4 Break Red, 3 Alfred. Well, I would side deck 2 Garmor, depending on who I'm playing, just to be safe. I would definitely take away one of the grade 2s, take away one of the break ride, or no, one of Alfred, run 2 Alfred, 2 Garmor, 4 break ride, just to be on the safe. That way Garmor, if I'm facing against Kagero or Narukami, could refill my entire field easily. Something like that. I wouldn't showcase being like, oh, here's my side deck. There you go. And as far as the number of cards in your side deck, that should be different. The number of cards you have in the side deck should not be like a giant 30-card deck. You should have like a limit. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Has it at 15, about to up it to 20 is what I'm hearing rumored. I think Vanguard should have a 10-card side deck. Mainly because, well, there isn't much things that you could put in the deck as a side deck as it is. You know, in Yu-Gi-Oh! You got monsters, spells, and traps. That's going to consist of your 15-card side deck. For us, we have monsters. Basically, we have units. And triggers. And starters. I don't think you're going to run 3 starters in a side deck. I think I would jump between 2 at least. If I had a side deck, Kron and Spring Breeze would probably be my 2 starters I swap out from time to time, depending on how my deck is running that day. Then, let's call it, as far as, like, triggers are concerned, well, healed triggers shouldn't go in there for sure. What else is there? Do you want to jump between crits or stands? Do you want to put a couple surprise stands in there? It's up to you, really. That's what makes the side deck so good. And I don't think it's going to break the game, mainly because, okay, well, here's the thing. If I'm going to build a deck to counteract anything, it's not going to do as well against another clan. It's going to suffer. So, why not make the side deck so that way this one deck can actually branch out, get help, and fight all these other clans out there, like Link Joker. Anyway, guys, that was the video. The end of this video, I'm testing something out, okay? So, if it's all, like, weird or something, I apologize. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you later. Like and subscribe for more Vanguard videos. Also, in the comments, tell me what you think. Does Vanguard require a side deck? Do you would like to see a side deck? Because I would like to see a side deck. Anyway, go ahead and comment on the comment section below, and in the description will be a link to Ezel. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.